cut my teeth in the hills of Virginia in an old log smokehouse with a dirt floor. My family had done this for hundreds of years. It was just handed down from generation to generation, and the fellow who started the business, his name was Albert Hicks, and I wouldn't be in the country ham business were it not for Albert Hicks. He started it, and as the old saying goes, if it's not broken, don't fix it.
I was able to take it over in 1973, and I've been doing that ever since.
In the olden days before refrigeration, a family, could fatten up some hogs and butcher those hogs and then preserve them with salt. And so that's just this wonderful historic sort of country food that we've had in this area, and he's just doing the same old thing.
This is the first stage of cure. And we have two curing coolers like this one. They start out in here. We rub a mixture of salt, brown sugar, black and red pepper, and sodium nitrite on the hams. They stay in this cooler typically for 55 days or even sometimes 60 days.
Then the country hams can come out and they're going to cycle through aging rooms which continue to follow the seasons. In the summer it's warm, in the winter it's cool. Our typical country ham we age about 8 to 12 months. Some hams we age longer, up to 2 years or more. That is more similar to like an Italian prosciutto, typically sliced paper thin and eaten that way. This is where the magic happens. Most of the country hams and bacon that we make, we do smoke in our smokehouse. Again, just using local hickory logs cut from a few miles within the shop here. It's an old cast iron wood stove that fires that thing, and a very simple process.
This rack is custom, where farmers bring us their own pork. We cure it or cure it and smoke it and let them have the meat back.
My dad built this business one relationship at a time. He's been in business for 52 years, and it didn't happen overnight.
We're not large by any stretch of the imagination. We're still a small business, but the first 20 years I ran it, I literally thought I was going to starve to death.
Those first 30 to 35 years that he was in this business, it was a struggle to survive and keep the lights on in this place. Difficult times, very lean times. That was most of my childhood, and he was working 7 days a week, long hours. I barely saw him as a kid.
I wasn't sure I was going to make it. And we finally had a few lucky breaks. Selling to Blackberry Farm was the first notable break that I had.
They're spending 3 different portions of their day in our dining room or with a picnic basket by the stream, and we've got to make an impact.
Chef John Fleer, who was formerly with Blackberry Farm, he started serving it to his guests up at Blackberry Farm. And all these guests just had to have that bacon, and all these other chefs started saying, hey, I've got to get this, Benton's bacon.
And chefs share information with each other. They talk, and slowly but surely we were able to pick up accounts coast to coast. These hams, the bulk of them are going to go to high-end restaurants across the country. You see some there with the foot still on. Those are probably the oldest hams in the building. They're probably a little over 2 years right now. A lot of chefs will like to buy that ham, set it in a stand on their bar or whatever, and shave it for their customers just to let them try as an appetizer.
It's really this network of chefs that love the taste of something that's authentically from this area. And it's a taste you really can't get other places.
For me, it's the smoke and the quality. The smoke, we like to use it to as an accent for things. If we're using it in a salad, it's not just big slabs of bacon, it's just kind of pieces, so you get just this little bite of salty and smoke. I kind of like to think of it also as using it as salt in a dish. We use their country ham, and for salads we use some for cooking, and we also use their bacon as well for a signature dish, or Benton's bacon bolognese, and then it finds its way into many other different things. Bolognese traditionally has pancetta in it, and Alan makes a great pork belly that just happens to be smoked instead of just cured. He does make an unsmoked bacon as well that you could use, but we wanted to have that smoke element and kind of the nostalgic of East Tennessee smoky bacon. And so when I was conceptualizing the dish, I said, well, let's just try using the bacon in place of the pancetta, and the smoke with the tomato came out really, really nice. Serving Benton's products is just kind of a badge of honor for me. I think that the care that Alan and now his son Daryl are putting into the product and all their employees there really reflect our values of what we do here at J.C. Holdway and serving the best possible product. So we're proud to be able to serve something that somebody puts so much care, as much as we do, into our product as well.
There are so many chefs that are incredible at using my product in so imaginative, creative ways. And the success I'm enjoying in this business, it rides on the back of all that creativity these young chefs bring to the business.
The bacon and the ham, it is the best in anywhere and everywhere that you've ever eaten. It's wonderful.
When I tasted it, I thought, man, this is more like my grandparents had back in the olden farming days.
Customers that have been coming there for decades, it's just a family feel. And it's not just, oh, I'm going to go get a pack of bacon and leave. It's an experience, and that's everything, having him and Daryl there.
When he made the decision to leave his medical practice to come into this business, I had heartburn. I thought he had a great thing, but he's very happy running the business, enjoys what he's doing, and he's probably far more successful at it than I was.
From curing people to curing bacon. By the time I got out of school, I wanted to do anything but cure country ham and bacon. I'd done it my whole life. I was ready to do and see something else. I felt called into the medical field. Came into practice in Knoxville, Tennessee. Practiced for about 7 years, and I enjoyed aspects of my practice. But the whole time, I felt this calling, this yearning deep in my heart. This business is what's in my blood, and it's what makes me happy. So I came back to it, and I've had a smile on my face ever since.
I just hope that he enjoys doing it as much as I have. I'm still working because I enjoy what I do. I have no desire to retire. He runs the place, but I'm out here in his way 6 days a week.
It supports our agricultural community, and it supports our economy. And also, I think in a culinary lens, it really makes us just this little bright spot in the world of food and Appalachian foods.
I can't imagine wanting to live anywhere else. I think the climate is incredible, the natural beauty speaks for itself, and the element of humanity that settled this area can't be beat. When somebody calls me on the phone and says, oh my, this ham or this bacon was absolutely incredible, it makes it so easy to get up and come to work the next morning.
To succeed in the business I'm in, you need to make something that's truly extraordinary. And you need to give the best service that you normally know how to do. So I like making ham and bacon. The best part's the incredible people I've been blessed to get to meet over the years.
We certainly don't claim to make the best bacon in the world. We're glad that people like what we make.
I think I should be getting a cut from all the cardiologists in East Tennessee. I feel like they owe me a kickback. I helped their business.